What is up, guys? We are really excited to have gotten this puck. This is the Hockey Shot dangle puck. Got a little ball bearing on the bottom to allow it to slide just like it would on real ice. Man, we are pumped for this. It's revolutionary and it's very needed for off ice. We don't get pucks like this. Even the Green Biscuit doesn't slide nearly as good as this, especially on our surface. This is what it's comprised of in the middle, little ball bearing there, a couple rings on the top and bottom. That's where the magic is, just very nice, easy rolling. And this is an exploded image because we shot this puck and you don't want to shoot them. They will explode. But for the purpose of showing you what's inside the puck, it actually worked out for us. That's what it is. Now that being said, on the other side of the puck, of course, there is no ball bearing. So you're going to find when you're stick handling on this side, you're not going to get that nice ice-like feel. So any flipping of the puck, you might be unlucky to find you're on the wrong side. But anything on the right side, this is amazing. I mean, it feels just like it would on ice. You're going to be able to practice just like you would on ice with the speed of the stick handling. You're not going to have to do any extra work. So we're going to compare this puck to the Green Biscuit, to a roller hockey puck, and to an ice hockey puck. Let's go. Okay, so now we're going to do a little push test to test each puck's ability to slide. Now, before I do that, this surface we have in the Sport Lab is very grippy because we wanted to be able to combine footwork and stick handling to change direction. We didn't want anything too slippery. So this is a little bit of a grippier surface. We will try the slippery surface as well, those off-ice shooting pads or tiles that you're used to show you there as well. So we'll start with the Verbero roller hockey puck, pretty standard roller hockey puck, and we'll put the same weight on it on each push. So that's the Verbero puck. That's the Green Biscuit. That's the puck. And there's the dangle puck. So there you can see the magic. All right, and we'll do a second test with my hands just to make sure we're consistent here and I'm putting the right weight on them to give you a fair assessment. So we'll do the roller hockey puck. So there's Verbero roller hockey puck. There's an ice hockey puck. There's the Green Biscuit. And there's the dangle puck. You can hear it, you can see it. It slides way better, and we're going to show you how well it performs now while we're skating with the puck on our rollerblades. All right, so we got the Mars blades on, so we're going to test this now with skating in stride at speed, and this is where you're going to see the biggest difference. So typically, I've been using these in my off-ice training with kids as well as myself. The Verbero puck, just because it's a roller hockey puck, it slides a little bit better than that Green Biscuit does on our grippy surface. But again, you have to put in a little bit extra force. So with skating with the puck, with this puck, you kind of have to push it forwards, put more force on the puck than you would need to. So it's not exact, which is what we're really trying to get to in terms of translating on the ice. But it's the best thing we had. So we can see with skating with this, it's pretty good. But I just got to be sure to put a little bit extra push on the puck. Right, so it slides pretty well, and what I find a lot of times is when kids are using this, they'll put it like that, and normally the puck would slide through, but it gets caught in between there. Or they'll be skating with the puck, and they'll kind of lose it in their feet here just because it's not sliding enough. Okay, so we'll test out the Green Biscuit, and same kind of deal. It doesn't slide as well as that, so I need to provide a little bit more. But again, good pucks. Not saying anything bad about the Green Biscuit. Really depends what you're using it for, okay? But it just doesn't slide as much, right? We're just stating details here to see which one's going to be the best for you based on your training environment. But here we can see with the puck, skating at speed, I'm not going to have to put any more push on the puck, so I can keep everything kind of the same. The taps, the draws. But it feels great. I mean, this is something you can do at very, very high speeds. And it really feels like I'm on ice now. This is awesome. You get a
no friction.
No friction. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? So minimizing friction, increasing the amount that it speeds up on the flat surfaces there. Whew. So we're going to try this out now with the passer. I've never used it on a passer, so this will be the first time we passed it with my buddy. Now we're going to see how it performs with the training aids. So this is the give and go passer, which is just 100% rubber. So we'll start out nice and slow. It's staying pretty flat. Once you start pushing harder, it's excellent. Stays nice and flat all the way through. Try that with these other pucks. Right, stays nice and flat with the green biscuit as well. This one, because it's so light, it flies quite a bit whenever you're trying to put any extra pressure on it, right? So the roller hockey pucks, not at all good, but the dangle puck and the green biscuit perform very well with these passers. There's a term I use for off-ice training as well as on the ice is puck pushing. We don't want to be puck pushers out there. We want to actively stick handle and control the puck. So this is an example of someone who's kind of just pushing the puck, okay, instead of stick handling and controlling it. We see that a lot whenever there's increased friction and the puck doesn't slide as well, especially in the younger kids who aren't as strong. They spend a lot of time just pushing the puck. That's what we find is very good about decreasing the friction and keeping it off, is there's a lot more stick handling involved. So again, these you just have to put in more effort, a little bit more energy into the push on the stick handle, whereas this, you really don't have to. Again, we use the analogy of skating deep in the third period when you have no floods, there's a lot of snow on the ice and you have to push the puck a little bit more. This is kind of like you got that fresh sheet of ice, right? It's just sliding really, really nice. Every touch on the puck is crisp, right? The puck is sliding consistently away from the body, right? Just like in air hockey. Imagine in air hockey when the air isn't on, you're trying to push the puck. It's almost like this, right? The air's not on, and now the air's on, right? So that's the main difference with this. So we're going to be skating at high speed with the puck just to show you how fun and how translatable the skills really are with the dangle puck here.
That looks fun. Look like you're a happy kid out there.
I am a happy kid out here. So, I mean, again, I haven't tried these pucks before. I just got to the lab today and the boys told me, hey bud, the dangle pucks are in. The boys are really excited and I'm pumped right now. I mean, this is a game changer. This puck is really good. It's a whole lot of fun to finally stick handle with a puck where it actually feels like you're on ice and you're off the ice. I don't have to put in any more work than I have to. And it's a great tool to challenge your skills, whether you're in small areas like this and you're trying to stick handle around pucks, little areas, or you're in big areas and you're working on stick handling at high speed or controlling the puck at high speeds. All right, so now we're going to test out the pucks, just play a little pass with my buddy Taylor over here. We'll start with the green biscuit. You just pass it back and forth. So it slides pretty well, stays on the ice, it's very good. It's got that little shock absorption system in there. Do it with the puck here. Again, this is a grippier surface, so usually we find the puck kind of skips a little bit more on this. as you can kind of see there. So it goes relatively fast. Here's the roller hockey puck. So we use these quite a bit in here. They do slide pretty well. Not as well as I would like. Roller puck. All right. Hockey puck. This is the most grippy one for sure. Of course, it's made of rubber. It's going to flip a little bit more on our grippy surface here. And then we'll go back to the dangle puck. We'll start slow with this one and just kind of build our way up just to see how nicely it slides. And then we'll speed it up a bit here. Right on. So we'll stop there. So in all honesty, I would probably say in terms of passing, I like the green biscuit a little bit more just because it has the shock absorption system in it, so it stays nice and flat. There's a reason they call this the dangle puck, I believe, because it's mainly catered towards stick handling, which, as we're going to find out now, I like it a lot better for quick hands and actually using the stick handling off the ice. So now we'll do the stick handle test. So again, we'll start with the green biscuit here. And on these tiles, it doesn't slide as far, but it does stay flat quite well, which we like in an off-ice puck. That's why it's been the leading off-ice puck in my estimation for off-ice use for so long. Okay, especially on pavement, it slides pretty well, but for those off-ice surfaces like ours where it's a little bit grippier, it doesn't slide as well. So pretty good. Barbero puck slides a little bit better on our surface because it's meant for roller hockey, more grippier surface. Slides very well. Stays flat relatively well, again, for a puck, but again, doesn't slide as much as you'll see the dangle puck will. The puck, it's just obviously made of rubber, so it's a little bit grippier, especially on our surface. You might find it's going to flip a little bit more, even though you're not making too big of a mistake. But it slides, you know, relatively well. But the dangle puck is just way faster, way smoother than any other puck we've ever used in here. I don't have to put in any more work than I need to. Okay, I don't have to change any of my stick handling habits. And this is the kind of stuff that's going to translate directly to your on-ice game. I mean, it's just a whole lot of fun stick handling a puck off the ice and having it feel exactly like it does on the ice. I really haven't experienced this yet. That's why we're making this video. I'm just super pumped that we finally got a puck like this in the Sport Lab. Want to keep all these pucks in motion at all times throughout this drill. And we can see they slide very well. And they actually stay flat very well, which is a big thing. So next drill we'll try, and we'll just do a draw forehand to backhand. Okay, so the goal of the draw, it's an elimination skill. You want to keep the puck on the blade for as long as you can. So we're going to try and do this while keeping the puck nice and flat. So it's not gripping the ground by any means. The material on the puck is keeping it nice and flat, so you really don't have to worry about it flipping. It's really annoying when you get a puck where, even though you're not making a mistake, it's gripping the ground too much just because you're off the ice. And this puck does a really good job of staying flush to the ice just like you would be on real ice there. Okay, so I got the Barbero puck or the green biscuit. And we're going to compare these just in terms of hand speed. Okay, because the effectiveness of the puck sliding is going to affect your ability to translate that hand speed onto the ice. Now, with the Barbero puck, just because the puck slides slower, less quickly, I don't have to be as fast to catch up to the puck, which doesn't challenge me as much as a puck that would slide a little bit quicker, right? So it does help, and it's good training, don't get me wrong. Same thing with the green biscuit, you know, slides well, but same thing with the green biscuit, slides pretty well, but again, just nowhere near the speed of the dangle puck, right? So your hands have to catch up. You have to be a whole lot quicker to stick handle with this puck. And you're really not giving up much by using this puck versus another. The only thing you are giving up is if you flip the puck like that and you end up on the wrong side, which I'm not right now. If you end up on the wrong side, wow, stays on the right side pretty well, eh? Okay, so if you end up on the wrong side, that's when you're a little bit out of luck. But again, it's just an easy flip and you're back. But again, just hand speed if I'm trying to challenge myself. It's going a whole lot faster. And if you're doing any skill with movement, which we're going to show next, putting on the rollerblades, your footwork's going to have to be faster because the puck's going to be moving quicker as well.
Puck is sick.
Okay, so now we're going to test it on the off-ice shooting pad. This is the same surface as you'll find in the shooting tile, so more slippery than what we have in there. So just a little tap of the puck there, the dangle puck. We can see it slides for quite a bit. Those slide pretty well, but just not as good as the Verbero puck, or as the dangle puck, sorry. So just a nice light tap of the puck, just to see how far they'll go. And it just goes forever. You don't have to touch it very much. That's that ball system in the bottom. We're going to try one more thing out if we come on over here just to test out, just to show you the best use for it. I would say you'd want to use this primarily on shooting tiles or on what we have in there, any off-ice training tile system. The green biscuit performs better on a surface like this because of the material it's composed of and the shock absorption system that is built into this, whereas this one doesn't slide as well and kind of catches a little bit there, right? So the material in which it's made of down there, and the fact that it doesn't have a shock absorption system, you'll want to use the dangle puck for its best use on the off-ice tiles such as these or the shooting pads. Okay, so that's my review of the dangle puck. Now, I'm not sure the weight on it. It does feel about 6 ounces. I could be wrong, so I will have to do some research on that. Obviously, as close to ice-like as you can, the better. So I believe it is 6 ounces. A couple things for the future, what they can do. They can make a lighter version. For younger kids, they can keep the same weight as the puck version, and they can make a heavier version just to vary it up. Again, anything lighter is harder to handle. It's going to move quicker. You're going to have to react quicker. For younger kids, I always recommend a lighter puck. For training, same thing, just so they're not pushing the puck, they're actually working on the stick handling skills. The other thing I'd like to see, potentially, I don't know how difficult it would be, can they put this ball system on the other side? Will that work? It'd be great to be able to do the moves where you flip the puck and not have to worry about flipping it back over when it gets to the wrong side. So potential for some changes there for the dangle puck 2.0. But again, really, really happy with this puck altogether. We'll be using it in the lab exclusively for stick handling skills. Won't be shooting with them, but we sure as hell will be dangling with these guys. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time.